Hi, good day, viewers. So in this video, I just want to talk about suffering and overcoming suffering. If you're watching this video because life's just a bitch and you just fed up with shit and you want to vent or share perspectives, then you're in the right place because that's exactly what I'm doing. So it's no secret, suffering is real, pain is real, pain and suffering, very real. It's just that some people suffer more than others due to circumstances, I would say. Personally, I think under the sun, in the eyes of God, God made all men equal, but it just happens so that we are bound by different circumstances, and some people may suffer more than others and some may suffer less. While some people have it relatively easy, just going through life like a breeze, some people have it pretty fucked. Now, just as how people are unique, causes of suffering and forms of suffering are very unique. Some people suffer emotionally, some people suffer because they don't have jobs, so they suffer financially. Some people are hurt because they have lost loved ones. Some people are hurt because they have diseases, whatnot. Plans don't really turn out the way you expect. If you're married, your wife may leave you, your husband may leave you, shit like that. All kinds of shit happens. So I guess we all have various reasons for why life is shit to us, or why we feel the way we do. But once again, we all share that in common, that we all suffer, just different ways. But yeah, as for me, just call me Mr. Nobody. That's probably gonna be my name for the rest of these videos. I say this because I feel as though I have nothing significant to show for, or I have done nothing significant in my life, and I continue to fail in everything that I try. I was a good student. I never really tried hard in school, but I still managed to get better grades than my peers. It's just that when I went to uni, I was in a rush to live life, so I didn't come around to finishing uni because I just thought like, oh, it's gonna take me 4 years in an engineer to get an engineering degree, and I just spent 12 years in school. So why the fuck would I spend 4 years again? I want to go live life, that's what I thought when I was young. But that's what I did. So I never actually came around to finishing school. I decided to go become a missionary instead. Under Christ, I was a missionary for Christ. I just went around praying for people, evangelizing. I served under the banner of Youth with a Mission, YWAM for short. But I kept disagreeing with my superiors, so I did not actually come around to, I would say, finish or do the missionary thing long term. It just wasn't for me because I kept disagreeing with the views that my superiors had. I had my own views about the universe. I thought universally, and my superiors seemed to be, I don't mean to be offensive, but Christian fanatics. They were all for Christ and they were pushing the Christian agenda. There was no respecting other religions, nothing like that. But yeah, I've tried various jobs. I tried to be a driver. I've even done some logging, but I've never really come around to doing something long term. I've always been in and out of places fairly quickly. I spent just months at jobs. I've even tried starting a piggery business with the help of my father, but he was always busy and I had my own reasons. So I kind of drifted out of it. I found other jobs because I was desperate for money. But eventually, nothing came to fruition. But yeah, I just kept failing over and over and over again. It's fucking shit. I don't know why. Maybe it's me, maybe it's my circumstances. I don't know. Maybe I will know someday when I'm older and wiser. But yeah, so far, I feel so lost. I am 25 years old. I'm broke with 2 kids. I don't even have a job, to be honest. I just hustle here and there. I don't know why my wife has not left me yet. I don't know what she sees in me, and I'll probably never know what she sees in me. But yeah, the perfect embodiment of complete failure. I'm a failure, honestly, honest to God. That's how I feel. But yeah, anyways, my point here is the main purpose of this video is not really suffering, but how to overcome it. What I really want to share is how I managed to stay sane throughout all this shit, like through all these challenges and you could say hardships. How I managed to hold my shit together, being broke with 2 kids and all that, not knowing how to feed them. Thankfully, I have good parents who help me from time to time, but other than that, I feel pretty useless. But yeah, it's pretty, sorry about the pause, but yeah, it's pretty shit, man. I'm a complete failure. But there are 2 ways in which I used to overcome these challenges, overcome these difficult situations. I used to have 3 ways. The third way being get shit faced, just drink it all up, or just smoke some weed and just forget about my problems. But that's been proving ineffective, so now I've decided to go sober. I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't really drink that much, unless if I'm offered a beer by my friends or something like that. But yeah, I've decided to cut that out of my life. But yeah, my first way of dealing with this personal hardships, trials and tribulations would be to reach out to the divine, or what you call God, Allah, Brahman, etc., etc. And I don't mean it in a traditional sense where you cry out to God for help and say, "Oh God, help me, I'm suffering. Help me do this, help me do that, take care of this, take care of that." I don't mean it in that sense, but I mean take it like a conversation. Like pretend you're talking to your psychiatrist, or pretend it's like therapy. Like just vent, talk to the universe, and I don't know, tell the universe stuff like, "Oh, this is what's up. This is what I'm struggling with. This is what I'm doing, and this is what I plan to do, etc., etc." You could maybe learn from the Stoic philosophers from ancient Greece. They have a way of saying, pretend you're playing a game with the Stoic gods. So whenever you are faced with a certain kind of hardship, just say, good one, God. Like, you really fucked me there, good one. But I will not pussy out. I will get you the next time around. And overcome that shit. Fuck it, just fight, overcome. Do not ever give in. Like, never give in. Like, depression is not really a good place to be. Trust me, been there, done that. You don't want to be depressed. Just continue to vent. My second way is, I know you probably heard this in some other places already, but I would say train every day. And like, I mean really, train every single fucking day. I don't really mean any kind of training specifically, but go for a run, do some push-ups, maybe hit the weights if you have weights. Just just do something hard. Like David Goggins puts it, do something that sucks every day. Try to do something that sucks every day. Work out, go for a swim, whip out some pull-ups. I don't know, pick up a rock, carry it, and walk for 100 meters. Do something like that. As long as you're challenging your mind, you become stronger. But people think that physical training is body and not mind, but like in my experience, I would say when you start to train your body, when you put yourself through all these resistance and everything, it really takes an effect on your mind. Your mind becomes tougher. Goggins is right. Your mind actually becomes stronger the more you train. And when you build up that level of mental toughness, it's much easier to overcome the difficult challenges. Most of these challenges that will really make you feel like crying, but like if you're mentally tough, if you have a strong mind, then you tend to, strive through that shit, or you glide over it, depending on how strong you are. It's like I don't know if you watch this movie, but it's called Ninja Assassin. But like there is this scene where I can't remember exactly what the character says word for word, but there's the scene where the main villain, or the main ninja that trains all these orphans to become ninjas, he gives a speech to these orphans and he says, pain breeds weakness and vice versa. And that kind of taught me something. I had a realization while I was watching the movie, and this is how I word it together. Pain breeds weakness and vice versa. Or you could say pain and suffering exist because of weakness. So therefore, to reduce suffering and pain, you'd have to get rid of weakness. And there's only one way to get rid of weakness, and that is to train, that is to endure hardship. And by train, I mean enduring controlled hardship. Like life really throws anything at you, but like you could endure hardships at will to strengthen your mind, to get you more calloused, so that when you're faced with a difficult situation in life, you can just own that shit. Just fucking own that shit. Man up. Just defeat the motherfucker. Don't cry. Don't get depressed. Don't complain. Don't pray to God. You can vent to God, but like I wouldn't recommend praying to God. Be like Miyamoto Musashi. Another way to respect Buddha or the gods would be to never take your problems to them. Be like that. Be tough mentally. But yeah, with that being said, I'm a student of life and I like to share my experiences. Just call me Mr. Nobody. That'll be my name for you. See you in the next video. Be strong, hold yourself accountable. Do not fail to hit that like and subscribe button. Continue to stay strong. You can do this.